Market Watch Wednesday, making money while we sleep, riding the roller coaster together, stacking stocks and coins each week. Market Watch Wednesday, making money while we sleep, riding the roller coaster together, stacking stocks and coins each week. Ba 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 da ba ba da ba da da. Ba 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 da ba. Watch it watch. Ba 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 da ba ba da ba da da. Ba 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 da ba. Watch it watch Wednesday, making money while we sleep, riding the roller coaster together, stacking stocks and coins each week. Market Watch Wednesday, making money while we sleep, riding the roller coaster together, stacking stocks and coins each week. Ba 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 da ba da da ba da da. Ba 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 da ba ba da da. Ba 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 da ba ba da ba da da. Ba 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 da ba 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 ba.
Hello, tubers. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, and welcome to Cooper's Thai Adventure live stream Wednesday, Market Watch Wednesday, with myself and my good buddy and trusty sidekick, Brooke Schneider.
Rock Snitters.
And welcome to today's show. I know a lot of you out there are thinking, what the heck is happening, Cooper, with the markets? Why is Bitcoin down? Why is Ethereum down? Solana, XRP, gold and silver. Yes, gold and silver finally took a tank. They hit their plateau and down. Silver dropped as much as 40% in 1 hour. What the heck happened? Well, I'll tell you a little bit of what happened, and then we'll get into Brooke's thesis of what happened as well. In China, a lot of people bought silver on the run up, thinking, I'm catching this wave. They went to try and sell it. When it was at 120 odd, $120 an ounce, they tried to sell it. Couldn't get it. Couldn't sell it for love or money. And the market got afraid and it tanked. There was reports of people trying to sell their silver and they were getting offered 30% below market value for what it was worth at current prices, over $120. That put fear in the markets and a lot of people panic sold. So that's what happened on that side. Got anything to add, Brooke?
Yeah, I forgot my glasses this morning. I had to go to my spare pair, which is in for repair. So that's why I'm missing this one arm. But yeah, it's not because I can't afford a new pair with the market. No, we'll get that done. Yeah, silver is, it was a bit of a bubble territory, I thought. When things go up that much, that quickly, you get a FOMO in there. And I think a lot of that was happening, fear of missing out. And now, is it going to stabilize here or it probably will start heading back up a bit, so at least looks that way. So we'll see.
Well, it wiped out almost 11 trillion in market cap in gold and silver.
Yeah, but hey,
that's 5 times more than the market cap of Bitcoin right now.
True. Yeah, no,
over 5 times.
Market caps are big in both those metals. Yeah.
So that was a huge drawdown. It's slowly creeping back up, but nowhere near either all-time high. So next time a gold bug says to me, Coop, I ain't buying into Bitcoin or MicroStrategy, it's too volatile. My answer is, take a look at your own damn stuff.
Hey, there probably was a whack of people the day before that drop bought.
Yes.
Thinking, okay, it's going higher. And woke up the next morning with a 30% haircut.
Yeah. So what am I seeing happening right now? Well, I'm following what's going on religiously with Bitcoin and MicroStrategy. And two big things happened. First big thing, UBS Bank bought $500 million worth of MicroStrategy. Huge.
Good.
Absolutely huge. And the other one, go ahead, Brooke, while I just bring it up.
MicroStrategy is down, down, down.
Yeah.
Share-wise is my biggest holding, and I'm at about a third of my cost base, but I continue to sell calls, so I'm getting paid to wait for it to recover. And, it's just a waiting game.
Yeah.
I mean, I still firmly believe in Bitcoin. Obviously, that hasn't wavered. And we've been through these drawdowns before, major drawdowns, which, sure, Bitcoin from 123, the high, to 75. Yeah, you would call that a major drawdown. And the stock has obviously drawn down dramatically, but I've seen that before. I've weathered it before. It does go back up, and it will go back up. And I still believe the man with the coins wins.
He who has both coins wins.
Yeah. So we'll see.
Yeah, the other big piece of news I have here is via Vanguard's S1 filing that they have to file with the SEC to stay regulated. They just increased their Bitcoin exposure via MicroStrategy, or Strategy as it's now known, to $3.7 billion invested in MicroStrategy. That tells you there's something coming.
Like Strategy,
the big banks don't just do this.
No, correct. Strategy is driven by Bitcoin.
Yeah, let me just close the door behind me.
Yeah, go ahead. Bitcoin pricing. And, Bitcoin pricing, in my opinion, Coop, is being manipulated by, entities such as Binance and Wintermute to, again, flush out these leverage longs, then flush out these leverage shorts. And it's causing this, there's no rhyme or reason to it. They can do it with paper trades. They can say, hey, we're just putting another 1,000 Bitcoin on the market for sale.
Yeah.
Who's the buyer? Well, shit, there's only buys in for 10 coins. The price is going to start dropping.
Yeah.
And they'll reverse that to, again, drive it out. And they're doing this, again, to make money by flushing out these leveraged positions. Until the government acts, and hopefully soon, to get regulation in, we'll probably just continue to see that.
Yeah.
But having said all that, the retail trade, from what I gather, doesn't determine the price of Bitcoin any longer. It's the institutions, the big boys, the big players. Now, the big addresses, the whales they call them, are continually accumulating now. A few months back, they were selling somewhat. Well, now they're accumulating, maybe selling at the 100. You know what I mean? Well, now they're back buying in the 70s. So the support levels there is the low in. Yeah, we're closer to the low. That's for damn sure than definitely the next high. So there'll be a run. Bitcoin's not going away. So. And, we've been saying this since it was 25,000 2.5 years ago. So if you've been in the trade since when we started, both of us in it, you've done well. So just, hang tight.
Yeah, hang tight. And then there was a report that came out. Something to do with manufacturing. Brooke, you know a little bit more about this.
PMI?
A PMI report in regard to manufacturing, and it hit a level that it hasn't hit for many years now. And twice in history, when it's hit above this level, Bitcoin's gone on a run.
Yeah,
well, this level has been the 50 line.
Seems to be correlated.
52.6.
Well, it seems to be correlated to a run in Bitcoin, and what the PMI does, it's I believe a purchasing managers index, and when it's above 50, there's expansion in the economy
because there's more confidence in manufacturing.
Yeah, no, I think it's actual expansion in goods and plant construction and output. You know what I mean? And obviously part of that's part of it. You got to have confidence if you're gonna, do that. So, but when it's positive, and on the converse side, if it's negative, and it's been negative, there's been a pullback in plant expansions, and as you said, confidence in the economy going forward. So the good news is it's a plus. It was expected to be a negative.
Correct.
So that's a complete reversal, which is good. In relation to Bitcoin, it's always been an indication in the past. Now, you say twice, it's going back 15 years.
Yeah.
And I think they report quarterly
that
every time it's expanded, Bitcoin has gone up.
Every time it's broke that 50 barrier.
Correctamundo.
Yeah.
So let's hope that continues. Is everything going to be the same? Well, let's see.
Well, the other last final piece of good news that could be a little positive is that the Crypto Clarity Act passed its first stage by a vote of 12-11. So that means it then goes to the next stage.
Let's hope so.
And that's in the pipeline. Let's hope they can come to an agreement with Brian Armstrong from Coinbase and get this thing passed.
Yeah. The banksters are fighting it tooth and nail because they do not want stable coins to be allowed to pay interest.
Have rewards on stable coins.
Correct.
Yes.
Because if they are allowed, the banksters fear, and rightly so, all the money will leave their deposit base and go park themselves in stable coins, which is pegged dollar to dollar to the US, and collect a reward where they're getting nothing probably in their home bank account. So they got a powerful lobby, big money behind them. Obviously, the banks are huge and they got a lot of money, make a lot of profit off paying no interest, and they're going to keep fighting this. So we'll see what happens. This Mike Novagarts from Galaxy Digital had a good idea. Let's just pass the damn thing. Even if it's with zero, okay, you can't pay interest. And we'll correct the flaws later. At least the majority of the legislation will benefit this manipulation. It'll get rid of it. So when I heard his take on it, it
makes sense.
Yeah, a 95% of an act that's good is better than zero, waiting for the 5% that should be there. Well, hey, we'll address that later. It's one of the issues that can be addressed and fixed later on. So let's hope that happens.
Yeah. So my best odds would be 50-50. The way things are going.
Yeah, I believe that. Yeah.
I couldn't give it any higher odds if I tried right now.
Look, it's eventually going to pass. Eventually something will, because the rest of the world ain't standing still.
No.
Like China's already acting on their crypto legislation, and the rest of the planet's gonna.
Yeah.
So, the U.S. doesn't want to be left behind because of ineptitude and, lobbyists, and let's hope so. But maybe enough for crypto. Like, the markets are big. So, the stock markets seem to be in a bit of a downtrend, let's say. We spoke about gold and silver.
Yeah.
They had a major dump. Strategies had a major dump. Bitcoin's had a major dump. What's going on with the rest of the markets?
Down too.
What? Really?
All of it.
Yeah.
And it had a lot to do with POTUS' new pick for the Fed chair.
Maybe.
They think he could be a puppet and dramatically reduce rates, put a bit of scare in the
Yeah,
market.
he's not like that. I don't see that, but I'm only one opinion. Everyone has one.
No, that's what I'm hearing. Through the grapevine, is there's a lot of panic out there that he's going to upset the market.
Well,
hence why the markets took a dip. Gold, silver, Bitcoin, all the alts are down. Most of the alts are down 60%.
Well, I couldn't give a shit about that. Who cares about the alts?
A lot of our subscribers.
Well, yeah, but then they've been told for months, get the hell out of that shit.
So there was no alt season.
Correct.
I don't think there was a Bitcoin season. If you go in the last 12 months, Bitcoin's not
a run.
It's down.
Well, we did have an all-time high, but you're right. It's remains to be seen. But again, I think the reason is the adoption. But getting back to the rest of the markets, what I have seen, and I mean, this Warsh appointment, I think he's fine, and I don't think he's gonna. The issues that might be a small percentage of it. But I think there's concern out there about this AI.
How so?
These investments that are being spoken of, talking in the hundreds of billions.
Yeah.
They're starting to say, well, when the hell's the payback coming? You know what I mean? Like Microsoft has been putting money into this OpenAI. Yeah, that OpenAI, if that falters, and there's a lot of respectable people that I follow think it's a house of cards.
Oh, wow.
Well, that would cause a big ripple throughout the markets, because that's
they're part of the Mag 7.
Well, yeah, I don't think Microsoft would have an issue so much as they wasted maybe 100 billion, but things like Oracle, you got, they're taking on a whack of debt.
Yeah.
And OpenAI is going to the market needing more money. They're burning money left and right.
Yeah.
And I would be somewhat leery. So, I mean, I'm just staying away from that, just to see what does happen. And unfortunately, if it turns out that one of those big players, meaning OpenAI, does go, down, it'll pull a lot of the market down with it. And I mean, here, listen, I firmly believe where there's smoke, there's fire.
Yeah.
And the smoke was, geez, there's something going on out there with this OpenAI. Jensen Huang from NVIDIA doesn't like the way they're being run. He's not necessarily, that was not a firm commitment or a signed deal. That was an idea that he pledged to do. So he's not committed. Well, he had to go on the news yesterday, along with that guy from OpenAI, and say, "Oh no, I have complete faith in OpenAI, and we're looking to do a great partnership together, and yes, the funding will, be there." Yeah. Well, we'll see. You know what I mean? So if he's got to come on TV to counteract that PR, whoa, maybe there is more smoke to this. Like maybe there is some fire behind the smoke screen. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Now, how has Tesla been doing this week?
Tesla came out with their earnings report. I consider it to be a great report. Okay, they're going along, maybe not as fast as people want. We all want things to go up and to the right quick.
Yeah.
But they're proceeding along with their robo-taxis. The interesting thing, they quit making 2 models. They weren't selling a lot of those models.
Okay.
And cars, that is. And they're devoting that plant to making robots.
Good.
Yeah. So
I like
that's
that.
Yeah, and they'll be rolling off the line by the end of 2026. And the robo-taxis are, I think there's like 500 currently out there in the cities that are, again, they're accumulating the miles, making sure everything's fine. And they have a go slow approach as far as, hey, let's make this totally safe before we mass adopt it, which does make sense. So, but that's proceeding as planned, I think.
And the stock price, how's it been?
Stock price it's been treading water, down one day, up the next, around 420, I think, yesterday.
Okay.
and it's on sale. My opinion.
So it's down off its all-time high.
Oh
too.
yeah. It was like close to 500. So just it's funny you ask that, because when I sell calls against my Tesla shares, again, create some income to live here in Thailand, and I use $500 strike price. It's a kind of a good resistance level. So that's kind of been the peak. And some, if I do a shorter date, for example, Coop, maybe 1 to 3 weeks, 2.5 weeks, I'll do maybe a 470. But if I do, 3 to 4 weeks out, typically I like to do less than a month, a month or less. I'll do the 500. So between that, but yeah, no, I've been happy with Tesla. It's been doing well.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, did you see the interview with CZ in Davos?
No.
He was predicting this year for Bitcoin to go on a milestone and basically go crazy.
Okay.
In an interview I saw just yesterday, he's completely revised that hypothesis. He's now saying, I don't know anymore, because of all the things that are going on, the black swan events. The problem with China and them getting their money for their silver was a black swan event. Nobody saw that coming. Nobody could have forecast it. The problems going on with Iran right now, where America looks like they're probably 90% certain going to go in and hit them and do a regime change, get rid of the Ayatollah. That's very highly on the card. I've got still a lot of friends over in the Middle East on American bases saying that they've never been on this high alert level since the Gulf War. That it's absolutely crazy right now how high alert level they're on. And they give me feedback. I've known them for 20 years.
Sure.
I've worked with them, so I'm still part of the Facebook group. And they say, Coop, it's pretty serious. They're not playing games anymore with Iran.
No.
And it looks like it's pretty imminent. They're gearing up for all out attack.
Well, you definitely see a difference between Trump and, let's say, other presidents of the past as far as action. Trump don't mess around. So
I know, but and I can understand why they're doing it this time, and it's because there was a lot of protests in Iran. They were protesting the regime, protesting the government, and the government come out and started just assassinating the protesters.
Yeah.
Over 10, they estimate between 10 and 30,000 protesters have been killed. Unarmed protesters have been killed.
I don't know anybody that would be upset with a regime change in Iran.
But it's not the first time Iran's done this. Killed protesters.
Oh, no,
yeah. And they hang them right in the middle of the street.
Yeah,
in front of everybody as a warning.
Yeah.
Don't protest against us, we'll kill you.
Well, and I also heard that they had satellite images of them, the Iranians, going back to work on those nuclear sites.
Correct. Trying to rebuild them.
Yeah. And Jesus, that was the reason said, look, you're not going to have it. Bottom line. So
because they'll use it. If any country in the world would ever use
they'd be the one.
Again, because we did use it, in Japan, So,
well, I think they'd use it on Israel, and to hell with the consequences.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? We're wiping Israel out.
Yeah,
and we don't care if you wipe us out.
I think they'll wait till they have like a half a dozen of them. Use one against Israel and say, right, anybody attacks us, we'll use one against you too.
Well, Israel would take them out, but. That's not going to happen. I think they'll be,
very unstable right now over there.
True, and that'll probably affect oil prices if something happens there, and that'll consequently affect the markets, and it'll be a great buying opportunity if you have dry powder.
Exactly. So let's get into the chat and see what all you guys think. And by the way, none of what we're talking about is financial advice. Full disclosure. Yes. Do your own research.
Absolutely. Wanderlust Asia, expect Bitcoin and strategy to get a lot lower. I told you guys that a few months back.
Okay, Wanderlust Asia. If we're going by history, Okay. And that's the only thing we can go is by history of what's happened before in bear market terms, because you're obviously thinking we're in a bear market. I agree with you. We are in a bit of a bear market. The day before the US election for the president was always signaled the bottom in Bitcoin. It's never fallen below that level. That level is $69,000.
Okay.
So that has always acted as support, even during COVID, when we had our worst bear market ever. You know, it went from $60,000 of Bitcoin down to 12,000, you know, a big 80% reduction. It still never went, that 12,000 was the support level from the previous end of the bull market, which was the day before the US election. It didn't break that. Even during the worst one, it didn't break. So if we are indeed in this 4-year cycle, and the 4-year cycle is not broken, we will not go below 69,000. All remains to be seen. If the cycle's broken and we actually break through that 69,000, as Wanderlust Asia thinks we're going to do, maybe drop down as low as 20,000, if that's what he's thinking, then everything's changed as far as the 4-year cycle is broken. So if last year was a bear market, which I'm believing it was now, because I never saw a blow off top. I never saw Bitcoin finish its run and alt season go into euphoria, you know, with 50x returns. Never saw any of that, and none of us did. So with that in mind, the bear market was the bull market was a nothing burger. Maybe same lies true for the bear market. Maybe we are at the bottom now, and we'll tread sideways for 6 months, because the bear market tends to last 18 months. If history dictates anything to us, that's how long it lasts. And then you have consolidation, and then you have euphoria. Let's see moving forward, because that would then put us down to about June, July time, which is when we're expecting the new Fed chair to be in place and rate cuts.
Yep. No, it's they're definitely on sale.
Yes, definitely on sale.
Nomad Jack, good morning, Coop and gang. Ouch, this is starting to hurt. Have a great show. Yeah, with everything going down, typically, Walmart was up. But no, the rest of the markets were, and I think Palantir had a good earnings report. They were up. So yeah, apparently Palantir, I wasn't really big on them. I thought they were too focused on government contracts, but apparently now they've diversified.
Yes.
So they've got a lot of other areas of income other than just strictly the government. So that's they might be worth a look.
Yeah.
What I did buy last night, Coop, I bought some Broadcom, 10 shares. So
okay.
Yeah, that dropped down to 310. That was kind of like a buy signal to me. Not big buys, but that's just an opening position. But
see what happens.
I did look at strategy, and Jesus, cheap, but God, I got enough of it. You know what I mean? I would have lowered my dollar cost average, but maybe it's better to have a little bit of the NVIDIA clones. So but yeah, that's it's starting to hurt everyone, Nomad Jack. That's for damn sure. Now, I tend not to get too excited. Again, I'm older than most of them here, and been through a lot of these storms. I remember in '87 when that crash came, that was quite something. But and Bitcoin's had many pullbacks of 50% retracements. So I don't get too excited anymore about it. Yeah.
Speaking with our channel moderator.
Okay.
I saw something in the chat.
Roger Walker, hello, Cooper, Darlene, and Brooke. Everyone, hit that thumbs up. Make Darlene smile. It does help
please.
the
If
channel.
you're watching on the live stream, it's free. Pound it.
Michael Vila, good evening from the US of A. I told you, fold your money if you want to double it. Now, there's good advice.
There's
right?
good advice. Yeah, I got
Yeah,
double the
fold
money.
it. Never
Look, it
thought of
says
that.
100 on both sides.
Malcolm Hawkins. Whoa, Malcolm's good A guy.
Good day, Malcolm. Welcome back to the land of smiles. He's now back in Thailand. Yeah.
He worked in the gold mining industry for years, and obviously has big faith in it. It's done well. Back from Aussie. Michael Vila, I have made some exceptional profits from my gold and silver. Well done, Michael.
Well done.
Yeah. Anyone probably has. I know my nephew's into it. And
is he still hodling,
he trimmed a little bit. I think he trimmed 20% of his silver at about the 115.
Ooh, good.
Before it hit the 120 peak. And so I talked to him last night. He says, "Now, well, that's good. Did you buy back last night when it dropped 30? No, I'm still waiting to see." So sometimes when you get out, it's hard to get back in because you're afraid, geez, maybe it's not bottomed yet. But
yeah, maybe it's going to go back down to 70 again.
Yeah, but taking profits, which is what he did, is not a bad thing. You always take a profit. You never take a loss, I guess. Yep. Well, good on you, Michael.
Well done, buddy.
Vegas Chris from Lost Wages. Greetings, CBD and gang. Hope you're all well and have a lot of dry powder on hand. Correct. Time to start DCAing back in. Unfortunately, a lot of us have expended our dry powder, but
I'm still sitting on a bit.
You're on a bit, and I'm on a bit. That's why I do these 10 share buys. You know, it's nothing major, but anyways, yeah.
Good time to wait and see.
Yeah, diversify, and there is sales, and if it drops more, there'll be even more stuff on sale. Mister for your sister. Hello, Darlene, Cooper and Brooke. Hello, Mister.
Hello, buddy. Welcome to the live stream.
Scotty and Maritas from Pennsylvania. I think it's still cold there.
It is.
He says hello, Wall.
Hello, buddy. Stay warm.
Get out there to shovel that snow there, Scotty. Robert Piermont, Michael Vila, someone bought 1,075 strike silver puts. So basically he bought 1,000 contracts. That's controlling a lot of silver. You know, you're 100 shares per contract.
Yeah.
He bought 1,000 of them.
So that's 10,000.
For $100 a contract. So that would have been 100,000.
Yeah.
And he 10x'd and cashed out. So 800,000. So I don't think he turned 1,000 into 8. I think it cost him a little more than that, but maybe he did like an 8x, maybe. Yeah.
And there was something else in the news on Friday about some big company out there timing the market perfectly and selling at the top.
Of what?
Of silver.
Closing his silver position.
Yes.
Yeah. Guess who?
Yes, go on.
Jamie Dimon.
Jamie Dimon cornered the market.
JP Morgan.
Yes.
Well, he had a short position.
And he timed it exactly. That just doesn't happen.
Yeah. So he sold silver short, I believe, at around $1.20 when it was 120 an ounce. And he bought back at the bottom of the market at $70-some.
Yeah.
So it cleaned up big time. But
so
I did it the same day at almost the same hour that it bottomed. And you kind of find that's a little strange.
Exactly. So
luck.
I did my due diligence that I like to do. And I went back and found this isn't the first time JP Morgan has done this. I found an article, went back to September 29th of 2020, where JP Morgan admitted to the securities to manipulate trading in U.S. Treasuries.
Yeah.
And they got a
fine,
$10 million fine and a civil penalty of $25 million to settle the action.
Peanuts.
Yeah, it's absolute peanuts.
Yeah.
And they got caught with their pants down for manipulating the market. The question is, did they do it again last Friday? Are they playing their own tactics yet again? Because when they manipulated it, they made several $billion.
Yeah.
The fine being $10 million, it's like you and me making $1 million and having to pay $100 fine.
I have no doubt they're
colluding for manipulating the market.
Mr. For your sister, I sincerely hope that people are not losing money and this is temporary, but I tried to warn you. Did. Never trust a person who has bankrupted dang near everything they touch.
And he's referring to our president.
No.
Yes. But yeah, he's gone bankrupt. That is true.
I suppose you only lose if you sell.
Yes.
So
my thesis is right now, I'm not selling.
No, I'm more of a buy and hold type
of guy. I'm a buy and hold type of guy. I'm not advising you guys what to do. Do what you want with your own money, but I'm not selling.
Yeah.
Because I still think that if 69 is the bottom, that's good. Because we got in at 25. And if it's only going to go up from there, then it's a no-brainer. Hodl. Keep holding it.
Yeah. It's look at, you don't want to be in cash. Paper money is going to zero.
Yes.
Fiat money. Why? The governments are going to just keep printing paper, nothing backing it.
No.
So you want to own some hard assets, stocks, real estate, gold, silver. Well, Bitcoin comes to my mind. So having said that, this will unfold in due course.
Yeah.
Just hang in, survive the downside. And if there is upset, and there will be gray swans and black swans in the future. Trust me, guys, it's going to happen. It always has, always will.
Exactly.
Hopefully not that often, but with dry powder, you get in on
the dips.
Yeah, on some good stocks, and be happy you did and hang on to them.
Exactly.
Ricardo, always good when the show starts.
And thank you, Ricardo. Much appreciated.
Mr. For your sister, Robert Pierpont. Oh, good for them. Is that really legit? Talking about that silver trade. Oh, yeah, options are very popular now. A lot of people, they've even got daily options.
Yes.
Which to me is like,
we call it 1 DTE.
Yeah, days to expiry. So they'll buy in the morning and close out the end of the day, I guess. And, that's basically like a roulette wheel, gambling. There's no art. Well, maybe there's an art, but there's no logic to it in my mind.
Yeah.
Robert Pierpont, Mr. For your sister. Yes, likely an insider that knew the fix was in.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
Ronald Reichert, hello, CBD and Cooper's gang from Daytona Beach, Florida.
How's the weather there, Donald?
Yeah, probably hopefully warmed up a bit.
Fill us in. Has it got above the 30s now?
It's cold on Monday when he was on.
Yeah.
Mr. For your sister, Robert Pierpont. Damn them all. Yeah.
Wish we had the same information, don't we?
Those puts were up over 80,000%. Yeah.
Yeah.
Options are a way to leverage a bet, let's say. You control 100 shares of a stock for a few dollars, not the the thousands maybe needed to buy the shares. You can kind of control them for a period of time.
Right.
But listen, everyone, if you haven't done it yet, guys, you're not too old to learn. Go study what options are.
Yeah.
And I started with covered calls years ago, and and I don't even think when I started that I had YouTube available.
No,
this was before.
Yeah.
So I had books. I'd read on the books and then try it, and oh God, it was slow, and you didn't know if you filled to the end of the day, and nothing was instant then. But now with YouTube, you can find all you need to know about how to do options. And what it will do, it's a more conservative way to invest, at least with covered calls, fellows.
Yeah.
And it will create an income while you're waiting for maybe a stock to appreciate. So worthwhile having a look. And again, you're not too old to learn, especially in Thailand. Michael Avila, funny how the USA controls a lot of this. Yeah.
And China too.
China's getting there. Yep.
Yeah. They control a lot of the narrative of,
everyone
gold and silver prices.
A lot of people do, not everyone. a lot of people tend to bitch and chew about the U.S. and how it's run and how it's this, but guys, I think we're better having them in charge than China. You know what I mean?
I would definitely agree with that.
Look at Hong Kong.
Mm-hmm.
You know, oh, we're going to leave it. We're just fine the way it is. We'll just, it'll be ours. And nothing's really going to change much. Yeah, right. As soon as the British left, look out. In they went and every.
It was supposed to be safe for 30 years.
Yeah. Bullshit. Sam T, I bet you boys are wishing you would have bought gold.
No, gold's down too right now.
I wish I would have bought, waterfront real estate 40 years ago. But it's you make your choices and you live with them. That's all. I'm happy with what I own. And good on the people. I don't begrudge people that did buy it. Good on you. Wahin, gold is down 5% at the moment, not 40.
No, silver dropped 40% is what we said.
That was a big drop.
It dropped from 120 odd down to 70
something. Yeah,
to 70 something. So that was a huge drop for silver. It's slowly coming back. It's trading between the 83 and 85 right now.
Yeah,
and it's sort of stuck at that level. But gold is still under 5,000. Gold was up at 5,500, so it's dropped $500.
Yeah, a little over 10%, maybe 12, 14, whatever. Yeah,
exactly.
Yep. Mr. For your sister, Robert Pierpont, once I start investing, I will follow how Congress invests for the long terms.
Follow the leader.
Haven't met a poor politician yet. That Nancy Pelosi is one of the best stock pickers ever in the history of mankind.
And that's one of the big contentions right now in the Clarity Act, that the Democrats don't want the president or his family making profits off crypto with this Clarity Act. And POTUS is saying, I'm not agreeing to that. Why? Nancy Pelosi did it for years and still making money today.
Ooh.
So what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
I think maybe they have a bit of inside information.
Yeah. And I know the people in the chat be like, well, he's not invested in it. His sons are. Well, neither was Nancy Pelosi. It was her husband. So according to her, that's what she said.
Look at
I don't do the stock market. That's my husband.
The less government involvement we all have, the better. And just so everyone understands, there is only one reason there is inflation on this planet. Government's printing money.
Yes.
That's the only reason.
With nothing backing it. Absolutely. It used to be backed by gold. They moved away from the gold standard years ago.
Yeah. So when you see inflation, you don't have to look too far as to why.
Yeah.
Less government, the better. Sam T, you boys are dreaming again. We love to dream. Isn't it great to dream?
What else have we got in life? We're losing our marbles. Might as well have hopium.
Now, we're living the dream. I will say that. We're living the dream in Thailand, and
exactly
can't beat it. So for all of yous out there considering it, come on over and you can trade your stocks here. You can invest in your gold here and not to worry. But
and Bitcoin, crypto is tax-free in Thailand. No tax on crypto for the next 5 years.
Well, now, guys, listen.
Until 2030.
Most of us are going to file taxes in our home country, probably because we have, retirement accounts there, pensions we're getting, whether they're government or that. And with most of them, you kind of have to have a residency in there. So, I mean, I still file in Canada every year, and I get my pensions without an issue. I do my trading there, but it's, you can live your life here and still have your investments outside and, you'll have to file somewhere.
Yeah. But no, that's why a lot of people moved to Thailand and Dubai. Dubai's the same. No tax on crypto.
If you got big money, you go to places like Dubai or El Salvador. No, I'm talking guys with, 1,000 Bitcoin or more, and there's lots of them.
Yeah, they come here or Dubai or El Salvador.
You're talking 100 million, and what the hell,
Yeah.
Sam T, mark my words, write my name down and put it on your wall behind you. By the end of March, Bitcoin will be down to less than 50,000. I would bet you on that, Sammy T. And I don't know how I'd ever collect from you unless you're over here now.
Yeah.
I don't see that happening. And the reason is there's the lower it goes, the more buying you will get. And it's only going to take one big player to say, hey, I'm stepping in now. That's enough's enough. And bingo, then there'll be an avalanche the other way.
Exactly.
Mr. For your sister, we need a GoFundMe for Brooke's glasses. Well, listen, I forgot. So I like plan A, plan B. So I got two phones, I got 2 banks here, I got 2 banks at home, credit cards. I got 2 pair of glasses. So this one here busted 3 days ago. I put it as I took my spare out, wore it, put this in the thing to get fixed. And it was actually in my bike today. And I show up here and I forgot my regular glasses, the good ones. So luckily, now I'm panicking. I won't be able to see shit. But then I realized, I got my spare. Yeah, so this is the spare, guys, and it's going in to get fixed today.
Here we go. I know you're hurting, Brooke, so here you go. There's 20 baht for you to help you get your new glasses fund. Okay, buddy?
Oh, thank you. Thank you, buddy. I'll let you know. For goddamn money I've seen out of you in years. No.
Bullshit.
He does buy me breakfast now and then.
And
no, I don't need a GoFund. I'm doing okay, mister.
I'll buy you breakfast and coffees. What are you talking about?
You do.
Yeah.
Michael, you have a kind heart. Mr. Avila, Michael, I'm more worried about the exchange rate for the Thai baht. Yeah, what's it been doing?
It's been hovering steadily above the 31 right now.
Well,
so
okay. Hanging in there.
It's good.
Yeah.
I did check yesterday. I think it was like 31.4 is the current exchange rate. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that can be an issue.
I'll do a live check. Go on.
Especially, guys, listen, you always want to have a buffer. So when you do your budget, and I think Saturday night, Coop, we're doing a budget.
Yes.
Yeah. So tune in Saturday night because we're going to go over our budgets for the last year or two. And it's been a while since we've done that. But yeah, you do want to have a buffer in there just for cases. What if it does go to 30 baht? What if it goes to 28 baht? Are you going to be able to live comfortably as you want to? So, and if it goes back to 35 or 37, bonus.
Yeah.
So, err on the side of caution and, yeah.
Well, you want some good news?
Yes.
Yesterday it was 31.45.
Yeah.
Today it is 31.63.
Oh, good. So
right now, live price, Thai baht to the US dollar.
Coming back. Okay.
Is try and get that in the screen.
We trust you, Coop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, people will say in the comments after the live stream, no, it's not Cooper, you liar.
Oh.
This, and they're sitting in their home country and even in Thailand, they're trying to tell me what the price is. Get it all the time. Keyboard warriors.
Mr. For your sister, do you think that since the governments are trying to regulate coins are having a negative effect? Well, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they're the less government involvement, obviously you need them for regulation and defense and things like that. But yeah, the less government, typically the better. Now we do need regulation in the crypto markets, and that's what's lacking. So until that comes, for me, it's just simply a buy and hold. I don't know if I'll be increasing my positions much, but although Bitcoin, if it gets much lower, I'll probably slowly add,
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. The nice thing,
if it hits 69, I'm going all in.
Oh, Jesus. Don't be talking about all in.
I would.
Yeah.
Because that is truly the bottom.
You tend to go all in too often. Okay?
But I've been done very well out of it too.
Well,
financially.
Hopefully. I think a little more measured approach of entry and exit might be warranted. Next, please. Sam T, gold will also be going up to still. Buy it now and it will level off at the end of March also. Okay, so he's predicting the end of March now as a leveling.
I think there's a good chance for gold to go back up. Gold likes to go up when there's uncertainty in the world. let's just say America does attack Iran. Expect volatility. What do people do? They get out the markets, they buy what they call safe money, gold or silver. And then Bitcoin and everything else will take a dive, but then it'll have a sharper recovery at the end of it. Just like when Iran and Israel had their tit for tat last year, we saw Bitcoin drop. We saw gold prices go up. Silver didn't. Silver started a few months later, but it did have its run too.
Well, yeah, several things I do not like about gold or silver.
Yeah.
So if I was to get into it, I would only want to buy the physical, and I'd want to
rather than the paper one.
I don't
on the
trust
market.
the paper.
Yeah.
You trust your government? It's a paper. We just, I mean, yeah, no. So the Hunt brothers were able to almost corner the market on silver with paper.
Yeah.
So there was nothing backing it. So forget these shares of these companies and this and that, silver, gold. Who knows if they're actually there? And the domino starts falling, look out. So, but if you hold the real asset, yeah. But then again, what do you do with it?
Yeah.
You can't take it with you if you're traveling. You know, who's going to buy it? Like, that's a true example. Apparently, they were lined up to sell their silver when it hit $1.20, and they were being offered 80.
Exactly.
You know, like, hey, that's what the market would bear. You know, we think it's going to drop, so we're not paying you 120.
Exactly.
Here's 80, take it or leave it.
Yeah.
You know, and there's people selling it. So, because they probably had $5 or $10 in it. So who knows? But yeah, so I don't, that's the reason I'd stay away from it.
Well, the big news we had in Thailand last week in regards to gold was that they were saying, the government was saying there's a lot of problems right now in Thailand in regards to gold and the gold shops, that the price is too high. Thais aren't buying it.
Oh, okay. Are they selling?
They're trying to sell, but the problem is nobody's buying it back and the gold shops are losing money. So they're thinking that if this runs much more, there's going to be a whack of gold shops in Thailand that are going to have to close.
Well, what I found amazing here is that the Thai gold is totally different.
Yes.
Than the rest, I think, of the rest of the world. Not only in color,
yes,
but in, I believe, carat. You know,
it's 23.5 carat.
Yeah, so a slight difference, and that does cause apparently a different coloration. But what I found odd, they won't buy the other gold. Like if you had a gold jewelry here
from the U.S., they wouldn't.
They don't want it. And if you brought a gold coin with you, 1 ounce
carat,
Cooper or whatever, they don't want it either. Like
no, they only touch pure gold.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah, which is 23.5.
Pure Thai gold, call it.
Yeah,
interesting. So that's just in Thailand. But Snowbird, hello from Alaska. Loaded some Bitcoin on this dip. Good for you. If she dips again, I'll back up the truck and let it ride.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Somebody was buying it 74, 72, 70, 68. I'll back up the truck, he said. Yeah. So I met I should tell you this little anecdote. I met a guy at coffee yesterday, my cappuccino for a little over $1.
Yeah.
Versus $8 back in the West. And he was from Alaska, Coop. And he spends 8 months here and 4 months in Alaska, files his taxes and, you know, U.S. citizen, worldwide income. And I said, oh, yeah, what kind of work do you do? He's a fisherman, a commercial fisherman.
Yeah.
In Alaska. So he only works 4 months a year. He's got a 40-foot boat. It's basically all salmon, you know. And I said, you use nets? No, he uses a hook and line, I guess. But he must have multiple hooks, right? I'm thinking. And wow, and he kind of lives on this boat for 4 months.
Yeah.
But he's been doing this for years.
Nice
in
life.
Thailand. What a life.
Excellent.
Doesn't see snow.
No,
you know
exactly.
what I mean? So, yeah, he was an interesting fellow.
Now, do you remember what the price of Bitcoin was this morning when you came over just before we started the live stream?
75, 6 or something.
75.
Okay.
You're right. Just hovering around 74, 8 to 75.
Okay.
Since we started the live stream, it's up $1,367. There you go.
To what?
It's now in the green, 76,367. There you go. The live price. That is live.
We believe you, Coop.
That is the live price right now, and it's in the green, which means it's going up.
Well, obviously they must be watching our show.
Then they must be.
Yeah. Next, please. Lost wages. Chris says, I hope Sam T is right. If I can buy Bitcoin at 50K, I will take a loan out for my houses, my 401k, and anywhere else I can accumulate cash to buy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think before it hits 50, guys, we doing that at 55, at 60, at 65,
I'd be doing it all the way down.
70, probably.
All the way down. Every bit of money I earn, I would be putting in all the way down.
Okay.
Yeah, I would. Because it's just a huge buying opportunity.
I think we will look back. Yeah. Not too long. Probably by the end of the year. Geez, you remember when it dipped down? We should have been buying.
Exactly.
W secrets to success. Yes, UBS has significantly increased its stake in Strategy, a major corporate holder of Bitcoin. Correct. According to reports from early February, UBS purchased an additional 3.23 million shares.
Yeah, at $1.50 a share.
150.
$150 a share. They bought an additional 3.23 million.
Sure. Which is their way to play Bitcoin, because a lot of governments still, maybe through their own regulation or whatever, aren't allowed to, own the outright Bitcoin or whatever.
That's like over $1 billion.
Well, yeah. So that's how they do it.
Yeah. So people like UBS and Jamie Dimon are buying MicroStrategy like there's no tomorrow.
Well, people say, like, why is Saylor ATMing the shares at these low prices? Typically, you want to be buying them back, you'd think.
Yeah.
But I honestly believe his philosophy is the man with the Bitcoin wins.
Yeah.
And he just wants to get more and more and more Bitcoin, because in his opinion, in like 2, 3, 5 years, where's the Bitcoin? He's got it.
Yeah. Now, here's something that intrigues me. Even though he's hitting the common shares to buy more Bitcoin, the NAV premium is still at 1.11.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. I checked this morning before the live stream.
No, not even close.
Check.
I don't need to. I know it's below that. His information is incorrect.
Okay. You waffle on. I will show it to you.
Well,
live.
Let's get on to the next. Here.
No. You waffle on.
Yeah,
you just put a challenge to me, old man.
Sam T.
It's time for the young man to put you in your place.
Sam T. It all depends on one thing, gentlemen. If we will be at World War or whatever, probably 3 by the end of April, that's a 50-50 chance. Well, I don't know. Believe it or not, that's the way it's going to lean. Gold will go way up. Yeah, well, I don't know about a world war and that. Times of strife, gold tends to run, but...
Okay. You ready to be corrected? As of February 3rd to the 4th, MicroStrategy's MNAV, market multiple of net asset value, was approximately 1.11 to 1.14. Stick that in your hat and eat it.
We're talking about Bitcoin.
We're talking about MicroStrategy's MNAV.
No, you're
going to try to get out. I do my research, Brooke.
The premium,
you always like debating me. Get it out, folks.
You're referring to the premium that MicroStrategy used to have to its Bitcoin balance.
Correct.
And it used to be up to 2.5.
Yes.
And then it started dropping.
Yes.
To 1.5, 1.4, 3, 2. It's below 1 now. That is the total asset structure you're referring to, including the preferred shares and everything else. Yeah. So no, that's not strictly to the Bitcoin holdings, buddy. Okay. So you stand corrected.
No, because
all right, well,
the strategy stock price.
We'll agree to disagree on that. Okay, Sammy T. I already covered that one about the.
No, this is a new one.
Well, I read it while you were doing your
okay. Sorry.
erroneous research. Snowbird.
I love
Oh,
it.
I did click that like button.
Thank you very much,
Thank you.
Snowbird. Everybody else, pound it.
Sammy T, if NATO collapses, which hopefully it does next month, hopefully it does. Yeah, the Europeans are odd, aren't they? That will destroy Bitcoin for a while, maybe forever.
No,
not forever.
NATO's
That's
not going to collapse.
Sure.
No way.
No.
I cannot see that in my lifetime, anyways.
Why?
Even though the European Union, I'll give them a little bit of credit here, are looking to have their own military. They've been looking at that for a while, of having their own military.
You got too many countries with too many opinions, and you know that whole EU. Yeah, their currency is not going to be around, I don't think, and definitely that union won't be around. And I mean, look at them;
it's already showing
they
signs
can't get
of
anything
collapsing.
done over there.
Yeah.
There's so much regulation. Every country's up in arms about this and that and this. And, you know what I mean? Well, good luck. Lucky we don't live there.
Yeah.
All right, Mister, for your sister, the American economy has tanked, and nobody is paying attention. Banks are starting to offer 15-year car loans. Holy Jesus.
Yeah.
And 50-year mortgages. Yep. Economists are having to invent new terms for what is happening.
And that is very true.
Yeah.
They're trying to attract buyers. Nobody can afford it. Not a lot of people can afford to do a 5-year loan on a car now. So they've had to increase it.
Yeah.
10, 15 years.
Yeah.
Home buyers. A lot of people can't buy a house within 20 years.
Come to Thailand, you don't need a car. You can get a scooter. I love a scooter.
Yeah.
And
Costs you $5 a week to run.
Who the hell I wouldn't want to buy a home here.
Yeah.
Or rent. Why?
Exactly.
They're cheap as dirt. You can live anywhere you want. Yep. Don't like it, move.
My pool villa that we're in right now.
You like it.
I absolutely love it.
Yeah.
Less than a block away from the beach. And I'm paying
the low price
90% of $1,200 a month. Oh, I'll be telling you guys straight, $1,200 a month is what it costs me to rent this.
Cheap as borscht.
But I can tell you right now, in Florida or California, that would be closer to a lot more than $5,000 a month.
The boy from Alaska I met at the coffee shop, the fisherman, yesterday. I said, "What's the house prices like?" Or actually, it was more, "What's the rental prices?"
Yeah.
And he has a house because he lives on his boat.
Okay.
Right? So he rents his house out. It's a small 700 square foot, but it's got a basement, he said. Okay. So that would maybe double it. But 2-bedroom, 1 bath, $2,200 a month US.
Okay. Now, is that anywhere near the ocean?
I don't think so. No.
So there you go.
He's not on the ocean. No. Inland. But he does pay the garbage and water out of that, which he says is about $200 a month. So that's a $2,000, and you can get a house like this, like, 3-bedroom, 3-bath for nothing.
Exactly.
$1,200. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's 4 times bigger than his
pool
place.
villa. Yeah. No, gated. Yeah.
Exactly.
No. Yeah, come to Thailand, guys. Sam T, you're exactly right, sir. Are crashing, and it's not being heard or being reported, of course. But nobody's waiting until the end of March. That's literally when the year will begin.
Yeah, new financial year starts 1st April. He's absolutely right.
Yeah, and it kind of made sense. Like, listen, there can be a recession in different parts of the economy.
Yeah.
While other parts are booming.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, you've got these data centers now, guys, that are absolutely booming. They're constructing them. The power sources, where you've got other areas that are definitely in decline. Like, I wouldn't want to be an auto worker now, and because I think that's in trouble. And something interesting, Coop, I couldn't believe Waymo, which is kind of like a Tesla competitor for self-driving cars.
Yes.
And they're operating currently
in California.
And I believe they're owned by Alphabet, Google. Yeah.
Google, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. They raised money at an unbelievable price, like valuation. They're going to be gone. I mean, when Tesla gets running, Waymo's goodbye.
Yeah.
Never to be seen again. So I don't know. Like, it's crazy. Just my opinion. Rips Reaper. Hey, Studs, it's been a few months. Got my orange banana hammock on. Everyone looks 10 years younger. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Even with my glasses, I am a handsome man.
Yeah, we got our Bitcoin
in
orange
Thailand
shirts on, our Bitcoin mugs.
Thanks to Chris.
Yep.
Robert Pierpont sold 10 of my 15 silver calls for an average of 3,100 Friday. Still held on to 5 for the long term, and those are still well up over 100%. I also bought a few more 75 strike silver calls September expiry at the lows. Well done, Robert.
So he's trying to time the high and the lows.
Yeah, but he knows his options. He's playing the options market. He's done well with it. By the way, from the last Monday, you reported that those were all like house money, and he's still playing with house money. So
exactly.
Good on you, Robert. Snowbird, I learned long ago to keep my bank account to a minimum rather than have my working more than the bank pays. Yeah, smart.
Yeah,
I don't like keeping a lot of cash. I've never owned a bond, nor will I. And GICs, forget it.
Yeah,
never done it, never will. Even as you get older, where they say you should have a little more into bonds and GICs as you age for security, you're losing buying power every day.
Yeah.
You know, when you're getting 3 to 4 to 5% only return on your money when inflation's at 14 and they'll tell you it's 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, now that brings me up to a good point. Thank you, Snowbird. Brian Armstrong from Coinbase. I can understand his argument that he made at Davos. Okay. His argument is this. If the stable coin can pay you 4 to 5% interest on your investment, why can't the banks? Because this is what the banks are doing.
Well, they can.
They're taking your money without your permission, lending it out to other people at extortionate rates, and also investing in the markets with your money. They don't need your permission to do it. They can do it.
Well, that's exactly what happens.
Now, let's say UBS Bank. We'll pick on just one, randomly, okay? If everybody that had an account with UBS Bank went there today and said, I'd like to withdraw all my money, they couldn't pay it. They'd be bankrupt.
I think that's typical of any bank.
Any bank.
Yeah.
I don't care which one you go to. You go to Chase, you go to Bank of America, Wells Fargo, they would not be able to pay it because they use that money to lend out to other people and invest in the markets without your permission.
Well, legally, I think they're allowed.
And they pay you 0 or next to 0 on the money they're earning, which is your money. Brian Armstrong says, we're doing it, but we're giving the people back 4 to 5%.
Yeah, return.
If the banks want to compete in an open and fair market, they need to do the same. Stop paying near 0 and pay the people.
No, I agree with Brian on that point.
And I do too. I think he's got a hell of an argument.
I think the banks can legally lend out at 10 to 1. If you put 1,000 into the bank today,
they can
immediately their lending power goes to 10,000.
Yes,
even though it's only been 1,000 come in. That's interesting how that works.
Yeah.
Richard Woolley, high inflation is going to be an ongoing part of life in the States as we have too much problems going on in the world. Look at inflation will be throughout the world.
Yes.
Again, the only thing causing inflation is governments printing paper money.
More.
Yeah. Yeah. The more they print, the higher the inflation.
Exactly.
And they're going to keep printing, which means inflation is going to stay. So protect yourself, get into hard assets, not paper assets, and definitely not into cash because fiat's going to 0.
Yeah. Hey, Dad, your glasses are a bit sort of on the wall. There you go.
In Thailand, I'm still a handsome man. Even with these glasses. Biggest Chris, Warsh is just one more excuse. That's all.
The new Fed chair.
Yeah.
Coming in
I think
end of Powell's term.
Yeah. He'll be fine. Mr. For your sister, Richard Woolley. No, my brother, we are the problem. Meaning what? The U.S.? Who knows?
The people. Get the hell out of Dodge. Come to Thailand, folks. We've been
Robert
saying it for
Pierpont,
years.
Coop has it backwards.
Okay.
The market is scared. The new Fed guy will be a hawk because that's what he's always preached. The market would rather him be a dove and print away. He has been leaning towards a hawkish stand. But yeah, so, and that's kind of like the markets are good with that. But I can't believe Trump would do this unless he had some sort of
Now explain the difference between hawk and dove. What is the difference between hawk and dove?
Well, a guy hawkish wants to hammer inflation by keeping rates high. And if we got to raise them, we're going to.
Yeah.
He's hawkish.
Yeah.
A dove, oh, we don't want to hurt the economy. It'll hurt jobs. We can probably stand a bit of inflation. Let's just keep the rates low or lower them. Or let's not raise them if they think we should. Let's keep them low because we're dovish.
Yeah.
So that's the difference. But
so a hawk wants to raise rates, dove wants to lower.
I don't think Warsh is definitely a hawk, and I can't see Trump putting that guy in unless he had some sort of agreement that he would.
Well, yeah, because he's been arguing that Powell has been too late. He calls him too late
Powell
to cut the interest rates, and America's $37 trillion in debt. 37 trillion.
Yeah.
The interest rates alone on that is it actually more than the GDP right now or under the GDP?
It's over, I think.
I think it's just over.
Yeah.
Was the latest I saw on it. Correct us, of course, if we're wrong, folks. We don't get all the news that you guys get in the US. So
what's going to save us? I'll tell you what's going to save us.
Bitcoin.
At another time. I think AI, Tesla especially, will have a big...
I think AI is going to have a huge play.
Yeah, because if it can increase... See, the way out of a debt spiral, which they're in, and interest payments, which are horrendous, consuming your budget, is to increase your GDP. And if you can do that dramatically, you can afford to, I mean, if you double your GDP in 3 years, and your debts kind of stays reasonably at the same, you've cut your payments a third. Well, yeah, so what will cause that is hopefully AI and maybe humanoid robots even. So Tesla does have a lot going for it. All right. Biggest Chris, every time it goes down, influencers have to find an excuse. Every time there is a pump, the influencers find a reason why it's going to $1 million. It's almost comical now. Yeah,
it is. I watch these YouTubers, and they sit there and they have this chart up and they're going, well, this is saying this and this is saying that. Every day they're freaking wrong. They ain't got a clue.
Tommy Lee I like, but it's going to be $1.50 by the end of December. Nope, sorry. January.
Yeah, well,
January's come and gone, and
we're in the 70s.
You don't say shit now.
Exactly.
Well, yeah. Good. Don't make predictions, I guess.
Exactly.
I don't. Yes, very funny people are finally waking up to the Bitcoin. Very funny. People are finally waking up. Okay. Alfa Romeo, there he is. Good morning, gents. Like I mentioned last week, I smell a huge buying opportunity on these dips.
Yeah,
I think a lot of people will.
I do. I think there's resistant levels to the upside and the downside. Yeah.
Like
I think the major resistant level for the downside is 69,000. If it hits 69,000, there'll be large buys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. No, I agree. I don't think it'll hit that.
Yeah.
Robert Pierpont, Vegas Chris, that's all what you call a grifter. Yeah, grifter. Someone
works hard
for the government.
Yeah.
W Secrets, NVIDIA reportedly nearing end $20 billion investment deal into OpenAI. I think there was $100 billion they announced, but and that's he was on yesterday, that Jensen Huang guy, smart guy, and said that no, we believe in OpenAI and we're gonna be there to support them, and we've not changed our stance and all this, and yeah. Why do you have to get on to deny the rumors?
Yeah. Well, you see, I don't trust the big guys. I really don't. For example, let's take a prime example. 2 weeks ago, CZ, the founder of Binance, said they were going to be selling a bunch of stable coins and buying $1 billion worth of Bitcoin. All right. What did they do 2 weeks later, just last week?
What did they do?
Sold $1 billion worth of Bitcoin and then ended up buying 100 million back.
Okay.
You know, so the whole thing of, oh, yeah, we're going to go out and buy $1 billion worth of Bitcoin. And then on Friday, they dumped into the market and sold, on Monday this week, 2 days ago, they dumped $1 billion worth of Bitcoin.
Mm.
So you can never believe what these big.
I do think NVIDIA is a good stock, Coop. I think I missed the boat on the biggest gains they've had, but it's still probably a decent buy. I would look at maybe 170 as an entry, but we'll see. Yeah. Sam T, sell your Bitcoin and buy Tesla. You'll be better off.
We both like Tesla.
Yeah. I'm not selling. No, I have both and I ain't selling either. So, you know, currently Tesla's doing good and Bitcoin's down. So it's good to be diversified.
But they do this. The manipulators do this. They go after the leveraged longs. They go after the shorts.
In Bitcoin.
Yeah. And you see it on the charts every single day. Well, there's no more liquidity down at this level. They've wiped them all out.
Yeah.
So where's all the shorts right now and the longs? They're up at the $100,000 range. And they will go after them. And they'll liquefy them too. Liquidate them. It's only a matter of time. They always do. They go after. You'll see the price dramatically drop down. They got all theirs. Thank you very much. And they'll see, oh, wow, there's a lot of people going long on Bitcoin. Come up, we'll drive the price up and go after them too and liquidate them. And that's why we need the Clarity Act to stop all that.
I'd be buying Tesla. I don't know about selling my Bitcoin to do it, though. Biggest Chris, wake me up New Year's Eve, 26, 27. We'll see where the markets are then. Yeah, that's maybe the way to go, guys.
Yeah.
Buy and hold.
We'll see.
Biggest Chris, 14 months from last October. What's he talking about?
Bear market. Bear market ends.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So if we go by the last 17 years of crypto, Bitcoin in particular, that's when the bear market ends, 14 months after the all-time high.
Let's talk about Thailand.
Which was October 10th.
Lovely to be retired here. It's a sunny day out, guys.
Saturday, buddy. Saturday.
Coop's pool and the sun's shining, and every morning you get up and think, another day in paradise. Biggest Chris, until then, buy calls. Yeah, that's the way to play it. Buy your calls. And Biggest Chris, a little is better than a loss. A little profit's better than a loss.
Yeah, true. I agree with that.
Biggest Chris, CZ saying Bitcoin going to go crazy is coming from someone that is crazy.
Yeah. Him and Samson Mao.
Samson
Mao is predicting a $300,000 Bitcoin by the end of this year.
I could see it, but you know, time will tell.
Yeah.
Sam T, gentlemen, the more the world is at unrest, all the countries are buying gold. Yeah, that's happening. And that's why it's going up, especially China. China is buying as much gold as it can get its hands on. Yeah, that seems to be, well, you know, that's happening with many countries. Not them all, but many. And so not so much silver. I think they're buying the gold. They like to have the gold reserve, so to speak. And I think it'll keep gold up for quite a while.
I do.
Yeah. Just for the average consumer, sure, you can take physical, possession of but what do you do with it? Where do you take it? You're not going to keep it in your house. Now it can get stolen. Keep it in the bank, okay. But then, where's your return on that? You hope the price goes up. I guess that's your return, but not too mobile with it. Yeah, the big governments are looking at it. Robert Pierpont, Biggest Chris, in the money call leaps are where it's at right now. In the money call leaps. So you go out maybe 2 years and bet the price is going to go up, and you pay a price for a call and sit on it. So and there's semblance to that. Guys I follow do that. So But yeah, best thing to do, guys, is take a look at YouTube into options. Start off with basic ones, and then go from there. It'll discuss leaps and all that, so you can understand how you can get into the markets.
Yep.
Sam says, any Israeli supporters here?
I like Israel. I got several Israeli friends. You know Sean. He's a good friend of mine.
Yeah, he is.
He's from Israel.
Yeah. Okay.
I've met several Israelis here in Thailand that have set up restaurants and businesses.
Yeah.
Very nice people. I got nothing against Israeli people. You know, they just want to live in peace at the end of the day.
Sure.
And I can't blame them.
Israeli or even Jewish, I would say either one.
Yeah.
And again, no issues whatsoever.
No, they're nice, friendly people.
Yeah. If you didn't ask them where they're from, you wouldn't even know. So,
exactly.
And yeah.
And I think that about the Iranian people too. They've been on the news recently begging for the U.S. government to step in and do something. They're losing their brothers, their sisters, you know, mothers, fathers, children, because their right to protest has been taken away from them. They're being assassinated for saying, we don't like this.
I mean, if you took the average North Korean, they're decent people, I'm sure.
I bet
the government.
It's the government that let it down. Yeah.
It's like in Venezuela. It's like in, say, Israel even. It's the government is the problem for a lot of people. It's not the individuals in the country. They're just normal people like you and me, probably. So
yeah.
But hey, that's politics. Let's stay away from that. Stick to the money. Biggest Chris Brooke, how is the lessons on buying calls with Coop doing?
He keeps threatening he's going to come over here and show me how to do it, but he hasn't yet. I'll be honest.
I discussed it with him, and I'm not putting a call out at that price.
No, that was too low.
Yeah, there you go. So, you know, where I don't see, there's a method to it. You look at resistance levels, how far out you're going, keep it shorter if you're concerned, and, you know, make a bit of money. And you know what? Half a loaf of bread is better than not eating. So it doesn't have to be a lot of money. I mean, my nephew's doing some trades, you know, less than a week, and making $50, $75, $100 in trade. Well, if you do 3 or 4 of those in a week, you know, he's got enough money to live on. So he's happy, and not much risk at all. Rick Price, Tuesday's closing prices: gold up 6.36%, pound tier up 6.84%, Tesla up 0.01%. Tesla was volatile,
treading water.
Yeah,
basically
getting paid to wait. I actually sold some calls at the high yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
I did okay on those. Mr. For your sister, China stated that if we attack Iran, they will attack Israel. Yeah, I don't believe that. USA might be pulling back. I hope so. Brooke, regime changes never work. Iran was the only one that was not a total mess up. Yeah, you got to have a plan. The U.S. has realized that. I think there has to be a plan for what happens after the regime change.
That's why they're trying at the moment to get NATO heavily involved. So then it's a coalition, not just the USA. And it seems like Keir Starmer from England is 100% supporting Trump in his plan to attack Iran. So there's one I know of. I'm not sure where the rest of the EU stands on it, but they did announce last week, the EU, that they are the IRGC. They've not now announced they are a terrorist group. So that means that as they've been designated a terrorist group, you can't do trade with them, so to speak.
Well, that too shall pass.
Yeah.
Last week it was Greenland. It's going to be the 51st state. Never hear boo about that now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. Rick Price, gold is going back up? Question mark. Yeah.
Let's check the gold price.
Well, I think it was up 6% or whatever, but I don't think it's still 5,000. But
yeah, I'll check it in a second.
W secrets to success: Moscow Exchange to add Solana, XRP, and TRX. Not sure what that is. Future contracts to crypto derivatives. Lineup reported by Francisco Rodriguez. AI boost 13 hours ago. Okay, so Moscow, I guess, has an exchange, and they're adding those tokens column.
Here you go. Gold has finally broke the 5,000 barrier. It's at $5,056. Gold, silver is trading at 87.8, so up 3.2% in the last 24 hours. So yeah, it looks like they are going up, but the indicators are saying take profit on both right now.
Yeah, the only one of those I would dabble in would be Solana, which apparently will be where a lot of the transactions and tokens eventually get traded. So
yeah, sorry, because the screen is way over there, as you can see there. There's the screen there. I can't see it from where I'm sitting, so I have to physically get off my chair and go look.
Sam T, you guys are dreaming again. We love to dream.
Yes, nothing wrong with that. Hopium. Everybody's got to have hopium.
Another day in paradise.
Yeah. I hope I'm here tomorrow.
Sit on the beach.
You know, I don't get hit by a car or crazy motorbike. You know, we all have hope. There's nothing wrong with hope, folks.
Snowbird, by the way, I'm working with a buddy of mine. He's a PhD in computer science. We're trying to build a program that reads the right side of charts. Been working on it for about 10 years. No luck yet. What's the right side of charts, I wonder?
Where to buy and where to sell.
Oh, maybe the right side. Sam T. Sammy says the history of Bitcoin is very funny.
So Sam T doesn't like Bitcoin. That's okay.
Oh, okay.
That doesn't matter. We talk about old trades on here.
I don't like XRP, but hey. The real Batman says it's okay. Let the dreamers dream. It's a great time to be a day trader. Yeah, there's...
we have a few of our subscribers that do exactly that.
We got guys trade gold daily. We got there's so the point is there's all kinds of people here. Hopefully you make friends with that might be of similar interest. As yourself. So Vegas Chris, Saul under 100 and ETH under 23. Gotta love it. He's right on that. Those are good buying times.
Yeah, it did dip below 100.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
But I think it's back above it, isn't it?
Huh?
Solana's back up. Let me put the chart up so you can see.
It's close to it, if not.
Let's have a look.
And Ethereum, like, Jesus, some of the guys are really thinking that's going to be good. Tommy Lee does.
So Bitcoin 76,132, XRP at 158, Solana at 98.25
on Solana. That's that's a good buy.
That is a 98.3 now. Yeah. So
all right.
Doge at 11. I don't know what ETH is right now. Wait for that to come across on the banner.
Pitter patter.
Yeah. Okay. Moving on along.
Wasana she chime on. Coop, in October, I would have never believed my technical analysis, my TA, would lead me to say Bitcoin gets to 55K to 65K for a short-term range.
Mark
That's quite a prediction.
Yeah, I don't think Bitcoin's going to drop that low. If it did, it'd be a hell of a buying.
I was surprised it got under 80, but then I'd be very surprised if it gets under 70. So
yeah,
seems to be hanging in there.
But a black swan could drive it down that low.
Yeah, it could. It could for a short period of time. And anything like that, if there's a major drop like that, I don't think it'll last too long. I think it'd be correct. I mean, even some of these dips now, you'll see it dip 2,000 or 3,000 in 2 hours, and then it's back up, 4 or 5 hours later.
Yeah.
So, Biggest Chris, keep some dry powder, Brookie. Correctamundo.
Yeah.
The real Batman, Bitcoin 50K, please. I'm praying for that.
I would definitely be buying some more.
Mr. Nut with his Texas humor. Good morning, CBD and gang. Someone once told me if I want to retire with $1 million, I need to start with 2 million. No, that's the farmer.
Yeah.
If the farmer wants to end up a millionaire, you better start with 2 or 4. Because farming ain't where it's at.
It's a hard time. Yeah.
Yep. El Promeo, hello, Malcolm. Brooke, we missed you at the bowling meetup. Coop, we had a good time with many friends. The girls had a blast once again. Yeah, I got a bit of a shoulder issue, so
yeah.
Maybe.
So he beat me on the first game. I told him that was beginner's luck. Let's play another game, and then I beat him.
And Kenny had the high score.
Yep, 131.
Ooh. I'll be abroad from Kentucky. When destroyers fire up, oil goes up, stocks go down. When rouge countries, red countries are in trouble, Bitcoin seems to fall with them. Well,
rogue countries?
Rogue, sorry.
Yeah.
Rouge. Oh, maybe rogue. Ernesto Jones, Ernie Jones. Good morning, CBD and gang. Good morning, Ernie.
Good morning, Ernie.
Thanks for being a channel member. Michael Vila. When I get to Thailand, the last thing I want to do is worry about the market or anything else. Yeah, that's a good way to retire. So do your planning properly, and then you'll never have to worry. It's not that we worry. It's kind of fun. I enjoy checking the markets and reading and researching. I do it daily, and I go to the gym, but I'll have headphones and I do my podcasts on Tesla and strategy and Bitcoin, and it's fun. It's good to learn. So to me, it's not a chore. Alfa Romeo says, Michael, roger that. Richard Woolley, I think Bitcoin will fall to between 30 and 45. Well, here we go. Here's all the predictions.
There's a lot of predictions out there, and I don't think it will. And the reason I don't think it will is I don't think Saylor will let it. He has bought over $3 billion worth of Bitcoin this year so far, and we're only in the first week of February, folks. $3 billion. Let that sink in. That's a lot of our freaking money. He's buying double the daily supply that's mined.
Yes.
So with that, I think there's a good chance he can get to 1 million Bitcoin by the end of the year. The MNAV's not dropping, so he's going to continue to do ATM.
Time will tell.
Yeah.
Robert Pierpont, the silver drop was a 10 Sigma event. What is a 10 Sigma event, you asked? It's impossible. The odds of that drop that fast only can happen 1 in 24 years. That's a long time. It was totally engineered. Yeah. Well,
I heard it was a 5 Sigma event, but
yeah. Manipulation is what it's referring to. The real Batman. Okay. Hopefully Richard Woolley.
45,000 Bitcoin.
Okay. Roger with a D. Even if Bitcoin goes to 20K, strategy will not go bankrupt. He's correct on that.
It won't.
Yeah, they have no covenants. None of the Bitcoin is pledged, and they have no covenants saying if it gets to this price, you have to sell. They have enough coverage on their dividend payments, interest payments for 2 years, I believe.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see where Bitcoin is.
Almost 3 years.
Yeah, almost 3.
Yeah.
So it's on sale, boys.
Yeah. And he just changed the interest return on stretch. So he's now raised that up to, 11.25% return.
11.25, yeah.
Yeah. And I think he's going to go to 11.5.
Mr. For your sister, hey, Brooke, what are these mysterious things called books? Back in the days. Back before the internet.
And then people started buying the Kindles. Remember the Kindles? You had one in Philippines, if I remember right.
Yeah, ebooks or whatever.
I think that's sitting under my staircase in one of your boxes in the Philippines, your Kindle. Or you got it over here? Did you?
No, I use iPads now exclusively. Everything's on the iPad. The real Batman, you're right, Roger. He finds someone to give him more money than to invest into more Bitcoin. Talking about Saylor, maybe?
Yep.
The one Rob, silver is still up 17% year to date.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think a lot of things are up year to date.
Except Bitcoin. Bitcoin is down, and a lot of the alts too.
Jetter, Tesla earnings call low lights. Don't understand.
He goes on to say,
revenue decline. Total auto revenue drop. Yeah, it ain't revenue. It ain't a car company. So forget the auto revenue. Year over year to 17 billion total volume. Falling deliveries, vehicle delivery. Yeah, forget their vehicle deliveries. In fact, I could almost see a point, Coop, and the rest of you is out there, where Tesla does not sell any cars to the public. They're all going to put them into the robo-taxis.
Yeah.
And the plants that used to make the other cars they don't need anymore are going to be making robots. So don't be surprised. Like, the world is going to change dramatically. And it's kind of exciting because we're going to be here to see it.
Yeah.
You know, so
it's happening right before our eyes.
Yeah. As far as these, Tesla is not a car company. It is an AI company. And if you do the research enough, you'll start to kind of grasp that, you know. Raiders sub, Dubai is way too expensive.
That's why people come to Thailand and El Salvador.
Yeah.
The rich go to Dubai. Those with the big bags of Bitcoin, like British HODL.
You got $100 million and they're taxing the hell out of you in California or wherever it is, England. You're going to go to a different country with your money. And you don't care if you got to pay, you know, $20,000 for a condo rental. You know, it's peanuts.
Exactly.
For what you're making. Canada Goose on the loose. Bitcoin to 50,000 because of vibes and feels. Feels great.
It would feel great. Yeah, I'd buy more.
Don't know if we'll see that Canada Goose. Logan says, what's your opinion on condo prices 10 to 12 years from now? If $500 a month on average now, do you think it will be in the 800s by then? I'm wondering if buying versus renting will be like it is now. You know my opinion on that. I would only rent. I wouldn't buy.
What do you think the condo prices will be here in Thailand? You've been here 3 years now. In 10 years' time.
Might be up a bit. So what? If you've made 20, 30, 40% CAGR on your investments, so what if it's up 5%, 10%? Why not any more than that? They are building left and right. They'd have to have a moratorium on building to drive prices up and or increase the ownership rules for Westerners to buy. Don't see either of them happening.
No.
So, it might be a slow and steady upward appreciation, but compared to what? Compared to what you can make in, say, markets with, say good investments, the right picks, you're much better off with less headaches, less stress, less irons in the fire. One thing I had a fair bit of property. And when I came close to retirement, I made a decision, and I'd read somewhere, heard it, made sense. The less irons in the fire you have in retirement, the better. Did I want to be worrying about a tenant landlord issue back in my commercial building? Did I want to worry about that in one of the other rental buildings? No, you don't want to. You're in Thailand, you're in Asia, you're traveling, you're retired. Let your investments work for you. So that's it.
Yeah. But I agree completely with Brooke. I don't think the rental prices in the next 10 years is going to go up much more than 5 to 10% here in Thailand.
Rental prices. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was probably speaking more about the purchase price, but the rents. Oh, I don't see them.
No.
High season, you will pay more. That's just the mindset they have.
Yeah.
But then,
for those long-term renters, no.
You do a year rental, especially if you got cash and, make your deals, you're going to be fine.
Exactly.
Richard Woolley, you surely need at least $2,500 per month to have a good standard of living in.
Stay tuned on Saturday. We're not giving any clues away until Saturday.
Come on, let's give a little bit of a clue.
Nope,
you might not need that.
Richard, see you on Saturday's live stream.
Mr. For your sister, Richard Woolley. You are single. You are living super great. If you have a woman, you have to pay attention to where all your money goes.
Just be firm.
Put them on a budget.
Put them on a budget.
Yep.
This is what we got. This is what we can spend. End of.
And as my nephew was advised by a good friend of his, put her on a weekly budget. That way there's always money at the end of the month.
Exactly.
El Romeo, as I see firsthand, both you guys and the other expats are living the dream in Thailand. Great weather, cost of living, Thai cuisine, culture, beautiful wives, girlfriends, stress-free lifestyles. I was kind of starting to understand how it works here.
Yeah.
I think he loves this place.
And he's changed his opinion on when he's retiring.
I think so.
You said he was down to 14 months. According to him yesterday at the bowling alley, he's looking at 2028 now.
Oh, but
Because
so
he's got
he's actually gone the other way.
Yes.
Well, there'll be a reason for that. He's you know,
Yeah,
whatever.
the buy orders in his business have made it even harder for him to retire early.
Yeah,
there's
but
a lot of
listen,
business
I think,
out there.
No, I think he's figured it out. He's got a lovely girlfriend here.
Pin.
He's going to spend all his time possible here with her and then take her with him back to Canada.
Yeah.
So he's kind of going to have the best of both worlds, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe spend the winters here and the summers back there. So we'll see. Mr. For Your Sister, Logan, I do not think anyone would make a bet on that prediction.
Which prediction was he referring
probably
to?
something about Bitcoin.
Okay.
The Real Batman, currently 1,500 USD. Maybe he's talking about retirement here. If you go out a lot to the bars, eat out at Western restaurants, yes, 2,500 US is required. And this is from what I hear from other YouTubers.
Different people, different balances.
We'll give you the real McCoy.
Yeah.
For what I would say are two average expats living in Thailand.
Yeah.
Richard Woolley, agreed, Mr. For Your Sister. Okay. Malcolm Hawkins, Bitcoin strategy and Misty will come back approximately October. This is Malcolm's prediction now. Okay. Pay attention, boys. Bitcoin will bottom about 60K. Ooh. While there's potentially wars, gold will rise steadily. Malcolm is a very sharp gold bug.
Yes.
I hope he does take a little bit off the table every time he returns to Aussie. We'll see.
Yeah. Could it go that low? Yes. I'm not saying that it can't go that low. It just never has, is all I'm saying.
What hasn't?
Never gone below the price it was at the day before the U.S. election. That's always been the bottom for Bitcoin.
Well, we got a midterm coming up in November. We'll see.
Yeah.
Mr. For Your Sister, I want to rent a house. Oh, yeah, they're available here. So I expect my first month to cost me around 5 to 7. That is with my plane ticket. So your ticket, well, depends where you're flying from. I guess USA in his case.
I will go over all that and a lot more on Saturday.
Sure.
Yeah. I know you guys try to get a run on the show, but
they're trying to get a jump on Saturday.
I know.
Let's leave that. Richard Woolley, William Devane, oh, I know who that is, has been pushing gold for years. He's on the TV, yeah.
Yeah.
He was a couple good series he was in. Elf Romeo, Malcolm, like you're thinking, huge buying opportunity ahead. Freedom in Thailand, baby. I love this country. that's Romeo's
because when
line.
Romeo's going to want to sell in 4 or 5 years' time, 0 tax.
Him and the food munchkin.
Yeah.
Jetter, I've seen a number of analysts who believe Bitcoin will go to at least 50K and some think 30K.
Yeah, and I saw a lot of analysts saying Bitcoin's going to hit over 200,000 by the end of last year. I don't give them a lot of weight.
Everybody's got an opinion.
Yeah.
Elvie Abroad from Kentucky. Hunt Brothers funded his silver with his trucking company with the cheapest rates. Lost his silver. Yeah, they got kind of canned, but they did drive the price of silver, man. They tried to corner that market.
Oh, I know.
Big time. And silver took a huge jump up when they were doing that. Then it all collapsed.
Yeah.
The Real Batman. Oh, I wish I could day trade if that's the case. Crypto is worth only what someone else is willing to pay for it.
That's the same with anything in life.
True.
You know, you sell a house, say you want to sell a house for $500,000. But the most anybody's willing to pay for it is 300,000. Well, you're never going to get you $500,000, are you? Yeah. So,
all right, time to wind her up here.
Okay.
Robert Pierpont, the Bitcoin daily chart is a head and shoulders patterns. People say 100% of the time a head and shoulder pattern equals another drop 90% of the time. But seriously, a head and shoulder pattern is bad.
I've seen it go the other way too.
That's technical analysis.
Yeah.
Good to research, learn up on that. There's YouTube videos on TA, it's called. Mike Doty and Little Mike, Coop Brooke is right. You tend to go all in.
I do when I think the bottom's in.
Yeah.
And I've done pretty well at it, I must admit. Now, I know you've always said keep some dry powder because it may go lower. But I've been lucky. I got to admit, it's not skill. I've been lucky and timed it very lucky.
Twice I was ready to kick you right in the
gonads. I know.
You did what?
And then 2 weeks later, you're patting me on the shoulder saying, you did well, Junior. You did well.
I don't recollect that being the case.
Oh, I got witnesses.
Captain Action says
thumbs up, 100%.
Thumbs up, make Darlene smile. Okay,
yes,
mine are down here, guys. Mike MI says next Black event, coup in China very soon. Oh Jesus, here we go.
I don't know about that.
Carried away. Z is consolidating his authority, so I don't see that happening. Richard Woolley. We have a lot of car companies coming back to the States, and production will be through the roof in a couple of years, but most people only look at what's happening today. Yeah, the car companies, he's right on that. They are going back to the States because Trump's throwing tariffs like a son of a bitch on everybody else. Canada, I don't know what the hell our car industry is going to do. We're importing BYDs now from China. So, but I think the future of the car industry is not good. I mean, a lot of the companies are canceling their EV platforms, going back to the ICE models, internal combustion engines. I don't think that's the future. But
no. Time will tell. Time will tell.
Interesting times we live in. Raider Sub, various forecasts, including institutional research and technical models, have ranged from 180 to above 200,000 in the next 12 to 18 months. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Yep.
You got those forecasting going that high. Samson Mao's predicting 300,000. And then you got other people on the channel saying they think Bitcoin's going to go down to 30, 40,000.
I do think we need...
Nobody knows.
We need the Clarity Act implemented, some sort of regulation to start that trend. And then the adoption is still growing. It's growing worldwide. So, you know, it eventually happened. But we're better to have that slow and steady rather than violently jumping, in my opinion. We'll see what happens. Mr. For Your Sister, Richard Woolley, I wish that was true. I live in Michigan. I hear nothing on that front. If anything, I expect China to come or one of the big three to be bought out or go out of business. So he's talking about the car industry. Michigan is a big car place, but I don't know. Tesla don't have a plant there. Tesla's in Texas and I believe California.
Well, China's doing well in Asia. One of the biggest EV sellers is BYD here in Asia, bigger than Tesla or anybody else.
Yeah.
Like, and they're selling them, from what I understand, at a loss than it costs them to manufacture them.
Oh yeah, they're subsidized by the Chinese government.
Yes,
obviously create jobs and create wealth and export the products to other countries and bring the money back in. So,
but here's the problem. There's a good YouTuber friend of mine out here, and his channel's called Ride for Kicks. I'll give him a plug. He's a nice guy.
Yeah, he is.
He went to an auction, and there was a BYD for sale. Nobody would touch it. Why? Because when the battery dies, that's it. The car's dead.
Sure.
It costs more to replace the battery than it does to go out and buy a brand new one. And the car was 5 years old.
Yeah.
So the battery's got a lifespan of about, 3 to 5 years left. Nobody would touch it. Nobody would even put an opening bid on it. So they were all wanting the combustible engine cars rather than the EVs.
You know what China's good for? Building cheap. You know how they build cheap? Yeah, there's the answer.
But here's what I like, what Japan's doing with their EVs. Japan has got these car garage places that you drive in, it takes your battery out, and it puts in a brand new fully charged one. And you just pay for the recharge. So you never own the battery. Fantastic. It makes the car last 20 years plus. Good idea. Why isn't anybody else doing it?
Brian says Ulti, YMAX, and Misty.
And he's angry about all three. He's got the angry face there.
Okay, well, maybe he should be DCAing. I don't know. They seem awful cheap, but I don't know. What are they paying? The history's not been good.
No,
Took my lumps and got the hell out.
But if you believe in Bitcoin, you believe in MicroStrategy, I believe there's a chance for
there's a way back. Yeah, a lot of people do. So hopefully they're right.
Yeah. So I'm just waiting it out, see what happens.
Terry Fallon. Hello, gents. Terry is from Bancroft.
And Miss
Darlena and all in the chat. A lovely night up here in Bancroft with the wood stove just cooking. He's got minus
Staying warm.
Self Romeo. After the group bowling event, 8 of us went out for a delicious meal at Hop's Restaurant. Then the girls wanted to go out for a few drinks and dance up a storm. Well, at least the club, we left the club at 3:30. Oh, he had a late night.
He did. We left him.
But his time's winding down. That's why he's trying to get as much in as he can. Yeah. To hell with the sleep.
I couldn't do that. We got a live
when I get back to Canada.
Yeah. So we just went out for a nice tandoori restaurant. Very, very good food.
Yeah. Cheap here, guys.
Yeah.
Cheap meals. Stuart Lovell, deposit $1 to the bank. The bank lends out 9. There you go. Fractionalized bank lending, correctamundo. It's a Ponzi. It can be looked like that. Yeah. The oldest Ponzi scheme out there.
And a lot of these banksters, we call them, have got senators in their pocket and will vote whichever way the banksters want.
That's why when they had runs on the banks back in the old Western days, that was it. The bank was done because they didn't have the money.
Yeah.
It was lent out. And then the government kind of said, well, we can't always have that. So they stepped in with what's called deposit insurance. The government will insure your money, so you will not lose it. There's no need to have a run on the bank. And they still had a couple runs, so even that didn't necessarily always help. The Real Batman says, look to the southern states, mister. Low taxes, no unions, and business-friendly states. Doesn't sound like Michigan. Yeah, it's cold in Michigan, but seems the southern states seem to be attracting people, except for California. They're getting the heck out of there because of the taxes. Vegas Chris, banks have your permission to loan and invest on your money. Read the small print when you open an account.
Yeah. They don't need your permission.
It's always in there.
Yeah.
You need a lawyer to read that, by the way. Alfred, no issues, no safety concern at all. Out at 3:30 a.m. Correct. Nothing but good times with great people we met worldwide.
And thank you.
Made friends all over the world.
Yeah.
Mai says, years ago, made a lot of dollar option trading, one mining stock in Australia. Okay. It had a wonderfully consistent wave sign. So he was trading on the TAs, technical analysis. So you could do calls and puts every week. But then they got bought
out.
Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of times the good ones too.
Yeah.
Zyler, silver's rebounding again, up to 89 now. Okay.
Yeah. Still $30 off the all-time high. Yeah.
David Lowe. There he is. Click the like button. I always get a great return on investment. I'm investing in oil massages. Great info, guys. Thanks.
And thank you.
He loves this time here. I'll be abroad. If you printed me money and I loaned it back to you, I would be a bank.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we are forbidden from printing money.
Exactly.
Only the government's allowed to do that.
Yeah.
Terry Fallon, hello, Alpha. Glad you're enjoying your time in Thailand.
Only until Sunday, and then he flies back.
Yeah, he has a ball here.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. It's Mr. JD from the Villages. Hi, gents. Just got into Jomtien, and we'll be here all month. Looking forward to catching up. Well, there you go. He's back.
Yeah, looking forward to seeing you again.
Back from the Villages in Florida. That's a long flight.
Yeah.
Alpha Male. Yeah, the food munchkin picked up a small street food smorgasbord on the walk home. How can you not love this place? Yeah, Jesus. He keeps her well fed, that boy. Jetter, Warsh is only playing the independent card so that he will be approved by the Senate, but he will be a puppet of the POTUS.
That's what a lot of people are thinking, yeah.
He will slash rates, inflation be damned. We're going to juice the economy.
Yeah, because they need to refinance the budget. It's,
refinance the debt.
The debt. Exactly. Sorry, I misspoke there.
No worries. El Promeo, how can you not love this place? Terry Fallon, according to Mega, Trump's doing a great job. What do you two think?
I think I'm still enjoying my retirement and staying out of it.
Correct. Mundo. Not much we can do about it.
No, we're over here.
What I think or care doesn't affect anything out there as far as Trump's concerned. But it is kind of interesting TV, interesting watching as the world turns. Chris McQuilkin, anyone else have problems sending wise?
I've been told by several people right now that it's taken 3 to 4 days to get the Wise transaction from their home country here to Thailand. So that is what I'm hearing right now.
I use Wise solely, and yes, I've seen that. Now, here's the difference. For example, I say, okay, I'm going to send 2,000. Oh, Christ, 4 days. Hell with that. Back it off to 1,000. Oh, shit, still 4 days. Backed it off to 800. Oh, instant. Okay, I'll do the 800 instant. And then I'll do more later. You know what I mean? And you might have to do the 4 days if you want the balance, because it has to wait for the first one to clear back in the Wise Bank before you get another instant, is my point.
Yeah.
So now, anyways. But because I have 2 bank accounts, I can send Canadian and it'll be instant, and I can send US. So you still get that. All right.
Wrapping up the show, guys. So say your goodbyes.
The difference between a hawk and a dove is one is a predator and the other is prey. When I reincarnate, I hope to be an eagle and eat hawks for breakfast.
Become Buddhists. They believe in reincarnation.
Chris McQuilkin, anyone else using Wise seeing problems sending to a Thai bank instantly?
It seems to be 3 to 4 days is what I'm hearing.
Well, going to Wise is where the issue was for the 3 or 4 days, but transfer to your bank should be quick, should be immediate. El Romeo, Chris, Wise works fine for me from Canada to Thailand. Ditto. Robert Pierpont, Coop is getting liquidated. What happened to the witch at the end of The Wizard of Oz?
I'm not going to get liquidated. No, because I don't.
He doesn't leverage.
I don't leverage at all.
Neither do I. I do a little bit. I shouldn't say none, but peanuts. Alfa Romeo, thanks, gents, for another great one. It's a beautiful sunny 30 degrees here. Correct.
It is.
Celsius. Mr. Nut, Brooke, you can tilt your head to the right just a bit.
Yeah, so your glasses.
Thanks, Robert. Yeah, no, I never thought of that. That's right. I'll keep doing that. Elby abroad. Venezuela was accused of making rigged voting machines. FBI in Atlanta. Maduro in jail. Think we might see a parole for corporation. I don't know if they were involved in that, but El Romeo, time for some coffee and prep for the ping pong tournament today. Love and life. Freedom, baby. Ricardo, genocide is always wrong.
I agree. Yeah.
Canada Goose, the governments are the problem. Remind who put them in power.
The people.
Get what they deserve.
Yeah.
Terry Fallon, it's the government and the states that the problems as well. Correct.
Yeah.
All the governments are the problem. Name me a good one. Maybe El Salvador. Jetster, assassinated for protesting. That sounds familiar. Talking about Iran.
Yeah. That's not the first time they've done it.
No. Terry Fallon, El Romeo, I'm loving your enthusiasm. Ronald Reichert, it's 43 Fahrenheit here in Daytona Beach. That's damn cold.
That's cold.
Shit, man, I wouldn't want that. Coming from snow in Canada, would have thought that would have been ideal, but not anymore. El Romeo, Terry, looking forward to having a cold beer when you're back in Thailand.
When you land in Thailand, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Terry, yep. We'll do. Snowbird, regarding U.S. versus Iran, I think U.S. just bombed the Iranian seaport. Jeez, maybe it's breaking news, guys.
Yeah, might be. Well, check it out after the live stream here, which we got about 2 minutes.
Terry Fallon, hello, Roger with a D. Hello, Vegas Chris. Thanks again, fellas, as always. Up and to the right, correct. Vegas Chris, 49 likes. What? That's ridiculous. Come on, pound it, folks. Where are we getting this kind of info? I'd call it entertainment. And getting your chance to share your opinions.
Yeah, give us a thumbs up.
This is entertainment, not financial advice.
Anybody can come on and give their opinion and join in the chat. It's free. We don't charge for your opinion like other YouTubers.
Why are we not?
So if you like that sort of thing, Yeah, because other YouTubers, if you want to put your opinion in the comments, they want you to pay a monthly fee.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
We do it all for free on here. Never charge a penny.
Correct,
Never
Armando.
will. And if you like that, give us a thumbs up. Say, hey, thanks, Coop. We appreciate that. Because other YouTubers will charge you.
God, we're almost 2 hours here. Let's go. Jetter, I think the #1 country for USA expats, Panama.
Maybe.
We got friends down there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got more friends in Thailand. Biggest Chris, hey, do we know what Saturday's show is going to be about yet?
Yes. Our cost of living here in Thailand. After 3 years, we're doing a revised budget and going to break it all down for you on the live stream.
And I got a tip for you. Mine will be a little less than Cooper's.
I guarantee it.
Terry Fallon, thanks, guys. Always great to see you. See you on Saturday. Sam T. Okay, let's make the bet. Let's make the bet for dinner. By the end of March, it will be down below. Oh, okay. I'm out of money. I'm out of the country right now, but I will be back in April.
Deal. I'll take that bet too.
Yeah. Peaky Blinders for the biggest steak on the menu, and you'll be buying.
Yeah. If it's below 50, what is he saying?
If it's below 50,
end of March,
I'll be buying.
So we're 2 months away from that, just about 7 weeks. I'll take that bet.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
And don't have to be at the end. It can be any time before then even. I'll still treat.
Okay.
Can't see that happening. Bandy Dandy, there was rumored to be a shootout in a hotel Z was staying, but Z was tipped off beforehand. Okay, talking about China. Sam T, I'm good for it. And then if it's down 50%, you buy dinner for me. I want to eat at Hops on Beach Road. Okay, Hops is supposed to be
so
good too.
if you lose, you buy us at Peaky Blinders. We lose, we take you to Hops.
Yeah, deal. I'm good for Raiders sub. Excellent stream again. Thanks for the good work.
Go Raiders.
Go Raiders. Got a new coach there. Bandy Dandy, I have no stock. They have places where you drive and a robot switches the battery out and you drive away. No charging.
And
I have Neo. Sorry.
Yes.
I can't read with these damn glasses. Neo.
Yeah, that's the one in Japanese where they swap out the batteries. Good. It's fantastic. I wish the rest of the world would go along.
Dave Stewart, the battery swap you're referring to is Neo cars. They're Chinese cars. Okay.
Yes. And it's excellent.
Jetter, Neo is the only do a battery swap. It's not in Japanese. Okay.
No, but Neo is in Japan, and they've done it in Japan.
Says it's
where I thought it is a Chinese company, but they're doing it in Japan. Hopefully, they're going to roll it out into Thailand soon as well. I think that'll be a big one moving forward to watch out for.
Jetter, modern EV car batteries typically last between 12 to 20 years or 100 to 200,000 miles before significant degradation, often outlasting the vehicle's functional life. Yep. Well, Teslas will last longer, in my opinion. We're getting down here at the end. Good. Yeah.
I don't know.
Danny, I'm holding Neo for the long haul. It's been a terrible stock for a few years, though.
Yeah.
Switch that to Tesla is my advice. El Romeo just booked my last hammer and chisel massage.
He's packing his suitcase to go home as we speak.
Terry Fallon, Coop, I love that answer, and I get it. Leave it all behind. Enjoy your life.
Exactly. I don't care about politics
Thanks for being
anymore
a channel
in the
member,
US.
Terry. Mike Doty and Little Mike, also a channel member. God bless. Great show.
Yeah. Peace.
Mike
and
Doty,
last one.
Out. Richard Woolley, thanks, guys. Okay.
And thank you.
Hit that like button.
If you enjoy the show, hit the thumbs up. It's free. It doesn't cost a penny. And come on and join us 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Monday and Wednesday, same time, +7 GMT here in Thailand, 8 a.m. locally. Saturday nights, 8 p.m. So we do that for our American subscribers and European subscribers so they can both come on and enjoy the show. So thank you, thank you all for coming on and join us. If you haven't yet, pound that thumbs up button. Even if you're watching on the replay, please help us get to 100 likes per live stream. Subwoofer says EV batteries fail in 5 to 8 years, no matter what they tell you. That's what I've heard too.
Get a warranty.
Terry Fallon, thumbs up, guys. Thank you. And Alpha Romeo, I love this place. And we love all of you. And thank you for coming on and joining us. We don't take our subscribers for granted. We appreciate each and every one of you. So until next time, wherever you are, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. God bless you all. Stay tuned. Watch the outro. See our favorite places in Thailand.
Stay safe.
And enjoy the theme song. Until next time, take care.
up in the land of smiles, sun shining bright. Elephants wandering through the morning light. Temples glow with gold, the air's alive. Thailand's magic got me feeling so high. From the markets buzzing, colors so bold, to the stories in the streets, ancient and old. Every corner's got a vibe, it's calling my name. Cooper's out here, and I'm loving the game. Cooper's Thaiadventure, oh what a thrill. Chasing the beauty from the sea to the hills. Cooper's Thaiadventure, can't get enough. Thailand's got my heart, it's the land that I love. It's the land that I love. Golden beaches, sand so soft and white. Crystal waves crashing under starlit nights. Snorkel in the cold, dance in the tide. Every moment's a wave, I just wanna ride. Pad thai sizzling, spice lights up my soul. Mango sticky rice, yeah, it makes me whole. Tom Yum's got that kick, flavor so divine. Thailand's food's a feast and it's blowing my mind. Cooper's Thaiadventure, oh what a thrill. Chasing the beauty from the sea to the hills. Cooper's Thaiadventure, can't get it enough. Thailand's got my heart, it's still my heart. It's the land that I love. It's the land that I love. It's the land that I love. From Chiang Mai's mountains to Koh Samui's shore, every step's a story, I'm craving for more. Smiles all around, the people so kind. Thailand's a treasure that's one of a kind. Floating markets, lanterns in the sky. Festivals that spark like the stars up high. Jungles whisper secrets, rivers carve the land. Cooper's holding Thailand in the palm of my hand. Elephants roam in the sunset's blaze. Every day's a wonder lost in a daze. From spicy street eats to the ocean's embrace. Thailand's a paradise I'll never erase. Cooper's Thaiadventure.